Let's go into Farming Simulator. Let's play some Farming Simulator and get back on Eiersholt. So I did update the, whatchamacallit, auto drive earlier today. Right, Eiersholt, here we are, and I haven't got any new mods for today, so it's just gonna be as we were yesterday, only with a bit of updated mods. Auto drive is updated, but that was the only one. I don't think any of the other mods were actually in need of updating. Right, let's get some background music so you guys have something to listen to. Oops. There we go. So is anyone still there? I did notice people were disappearing. BGO, what were the issues that you guys are working on? I seem to understand that it was the map wasn't really that well made. There was something going on with the map not being too well made. Sorry about the camera, it's very wobbly today. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I did download the update for AutoDrive a bit earlier today, and I did a test of it where I had it chase the combine, and it works so well. It's really cool. It's amazing. I am so impressed with what Baloo is doing with that mod. It's really good, I have to say. Yay, we're in Eiersholt, and we're in late spring. We're waiting for temperature to rise, if I'm not mistaken, so we can get seeding some corn. What else was there? So there were a couple of things that we were having to deal with last time. I think we need to go spray some herbicide. I think we are starting to see weed here and there. We've got weed up here on field 32. Hey Tony, welcome back. We have gone into Farming Simulator. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we do need to spray some herbicide. Definitely. How are we doing? All right. Well, we can do that while we wait then. If I can find a tractor, here we go. Yeah, no elephants in Farming Simulator. At least not yet. I'm working on it. We might have it. See if we can mod it in. Oh wait, I need to use the steering wheel now. Oh, for crying out loud. Sorry about the noise. These elephants that we have now are called pigs. So we're sticking with the pigs. And as many of them as we possibly can. So I'm thinking we're just going to fill up the herbicide spreader and spray what we have to, and whatever is left we're going to put into the miller plant so we can have some more seed made. Hopefully that's going to be fine. Oh wait, hang on, I need to change the game on Twitch. Hang on a second, guys. Just gonna have to change this one over here. We're gonna change it to Farming Simulator. There we go. Update. Actually, let's call it Farming Friday. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. I say your fent 942 is the elephant? It is. It's a big, nice fent. Alright, game should now be changed to Farming Simulator, and I hope that is going to be fine. I don't know what it was about Planet Zoo. I like it. I do like the game, but it doesn't really, you know, I don't like it enough to actually feel really, I don't know. There was something about it that wasn't really me. Oh shit, we should have probably had a bit of front weight on this one. Whoa! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. We need a bigger tractor. I mean, we've got 2 tons on the back and it's lifting the nose. That's interesting. Holy shit. Whoa. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, I've not done this before with seasons, so if I'm not mistaken, we just have to spray where the weed is. So if we take a look at the map here, this should be it over here. That should be doable. Is it too early? Does it need to grow before we can spray? No, it's right there. I see it. I see it. Yeah, that kills it. And then there should be something over here as well. Down there, I see it. So is this how we do it? Basically just driving around patching up like this? I mean, it's pretty easy. And it's not really that expensive on herbicide, that's good. Just turn down the music a little bit. That was it on 31, right? Yeah, that's it on 31. So we want to have a look at 14 and 32. Right? Just checking on it. Yeah, that's fine. This Massey Ferguson is just too small for this. Oh boy. It's gonna be fine though. It's gonna be fine. But we should probably put some front weight on it. Either that or switch to a bigger tractor. I might want to switch to a bigger tractor, although they are occupied right now. So we do need to get another tractor and swap the Massey Ferguson for another tractor, a bigger tractor, at some point. But not before we've got some money. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, we're stuck. There we go. It's dangerous driving like this. It's too dangerous. So I did see some on field 32 as well, some weed on field 32, so we should probably go in and have a look at that if we can find it anywhere. So we got the crop protection wheel on, so we shouldn't really kill any crop by driving through it. But can we see the weed? Hey Lee. Oh, you're on FS now. Hey Bijo, yeah I am. I do like Planet Zoo, but not enough to actually keep streaming it, if I'm honest. It's a good game, definitely, and there's a lot of hours in it, but those hours are probably going to be spent off camera, if I'm honest. Where the hell? Where? Alright, so we're coming up to some weed up here. I think. It's impossible to see where that weed is. I can't see it at all. We've passed it. Alright, so there should be a bigger patch down there. Let's go over there then. I mean, does it matter that much? Weed patches in the alfalfa? Yeah, it looks really awesome. It does, and I think I can get a lot of hours into that game, but those hours are going to be spent. They're going to be spent building my own zoo, and possibly off cam. So where the hell is that weed? It's good once you get going. It takes a long time to get going, doesn't it? I mean, I was just playing the campaign. Sure, it was fine. But I think it feels like it takes a long time to get going. And perhaps it's not just the right game for me. I don't know. There's just something about it that I couldn't really get to grips with. Right, it's completely impossible to see where the weeds are in this field. We passed it. We passed the weed. So alternatively, we could just spray. We could do that. So if I spray now, so I'll turn on the sprayer, and I think we should be killing weed right now. Can I play FS all the time? No, you're right. You're right. We're not gonna be playing FS all the time. I can reassure you that. But right now I actually feel like playing it. Because we're in spring and we were doing so well yesterday, and I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. So can we cheat? Just go this way? We can. We're gonna. I mean, this field is dead anyway. So yeah, instead of the farming free Friday, I figured why not do farming today, seeing as I'm not here tomorrow. Speaking about that, I might do a stream Sunday. I might do a stream on Sunday, and I'm not 100% sure what to do yet. I'll find something. I got a game in mind, but a lot of you guys are not gonna like it. Distracted. This tractor is horrible. I mean, it's a cool tractor and all, and it's really nice with the drop nose, but no. But no. So it was definitely pretty impossible to see the wheat on alfalfa. I wonder what it's like on clover and grass. Is that the same? Is it quite impossible to see there as well? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that was close. Was it Northern that was talking about Space Engineers? That he thought I should be playing Space Engineers? Now that you're on FS, do you got an unedited cultivated density? No, I don't. I don't, unfortunately. Are you thinking about the multi-angle terrain? I take it you are. Actually, no, I don't have anything left from the original. I think all of it has been changed to what we have now. The earliest thing I actually have is the fuck is that? What is that patch? Huh. Oh, could that be because it's actually it's died? Perhaps. I wonder if we're gonna have like a lot of patches with dead crop. I kind of fear that. Looking at this. Yeah, so we'll give it a try, but the converter has a problem with already edited ones. Oh shit. No, I'm sorry, man. I don't have any anything back from before I started doing it. But can you just take? I suppose you could just take a. It's the cultivated density, right? So what if you take one from the original map, from Giants map, and make it a 4 times? So if you edit the size a bit, so change it into a an image, and change the size of the image, that should work, I suppose. Or will it? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Hang on a second. Okay, so we took care of the weed up here, and we've taken care of the weed here. Do we have a weed down here? On field 29. There's no weed on 29. 31 is good as well. All we got left is that little patch right there on 32. But that's it, that's fine. That's all we have left. Right. So we used 5% of this tank on that. I reckon we can just keep it in the sprayer. I mean, we're not gonna... Actually, let's keep it in the sprayer and let's just go park the sprayer. And keep it there. And let's speed up time so we can get seeding on the rest. And of course we wanna start making some alfalfa as soon as we can as well. Wow, that camera is so shaky today. I'm so sorry. Oh, turn. Maybe, but it'll have the information in it. But I think I'll find a workaround then. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way of doing it. Or no, that's a 32 angle as well. I was thinking about the Nose Hill Country from FS19, but that has multi-terrain angle or multi-angle terrain as well. I don't think I have anything that hasn't been edited. It's a big task though. I think that was... Did it change it with the first version? I did, yeah. Sadly, yes. That was the multi-angle terrain was one of the first things that I did. And I had issues converting as well. I had to give up on converting because of those edited files. So I actually had to redo it from scratch manually. It's a big task. I should have kept an unedited, or yeah, I should have kept a clean version, but I don't have it, unfortunately. That would have helped you a lot if I had. Right. Should we take a look at the animals and see how they're doing? See if we need to do anything with them. We can speed up time and wait for the ground temperature to rise a little bit. We need the ground temperature to go above 10 degrees before we can start planting corn. Oh, hang on a second. We can't plant corn with those two seeders that I have there. We need that one. Right. We'll see, yeah. I hope you get it done though. I do. Right, let's get this one parked in here. And let's have a look at the animals. How are we doing here? So they're doing pretty okay. They do need a little bit of alfalfa, but we should be fine. We can start feeding them total mix ratio. That should bring up the health a little bit. So they are producing milk, so maybe that's a good idea to actually do that. How about the pigs? They need a lot of corn. Alright, so we can go feed the animals. At least they give us something to do, I suppose. So many pigs. It's unbelievable. Jesus Christ. We're still at the pigs. Oh, okay. Scrolling down through the piggies. Oh, here we go. Right. Definitely need to go do something there. Did it start raining again? It bloody did. It did start raining again. How dare it? Right, let's put this here and let's go get the bale fork. So if we want to go feed them, if we want to feed the cows some TMR, let's go do that first. We're gonna take this guy here and just go get some TMR. Oh, hang on. I think we've got a trailer parked by the TMR mixer. I seem to recall placing one there. Yeah, we did. Look at that mountain of silage. It's just, wow. Oops. This weather is horrible. You would have think that it would be the Danish year, wouldn't you? Just rain with rain on it. And then a little bit more rain just because we can. Oops. We're gonna go for TMR. There's a lot of TMR here. Holy shit. Can we actually put that back into the TMR mixer? The leftover? That's gonna be interesting. I didn't think about that. Why can we start tip it out here already? That's way too soon. Hey Dole! Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I hope you are doing good. They did take more than half the load here. I wonder how much TMR we're actually going to use on a year. It's probably going to be a lot, isn't it? But it's going to be worth it with all the milks. We can tip it in here, that's nice. Right, with this trailer attached anyway, let's go feed the pigs. They need some corn desperately, and they're going to need some wheat and some canola or soybeans. Let's get them some corn to start with. So we got happy pigs, and a lot of them. A lot of happy pigs. Corn. That ought to do. 8,000 liters. Let's see if it's enough. There's so many pigs. It's so incredible how fast they breed. It's almost scary. I mean, holy shit. Where did they get the energy? It's unrealistic. No one has that much energy. Jesus Christ. 6,000 liters of corn just because we've got like 1 million pigs now. So it's going to be fun to see how it's going to affect our economy, having capacity for 1,500 pigs. That's a lot of pigs. We're going to have a lot of slurry, that's for sure. But that was kind of the idea about it. Really? Did I just hit that? Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about that camera. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry about this. The camera was acting really weird. There we go. I'm not sure what happened. I think I might have pulled some wires or something like that, changing to this headset. I needed the sound controller to be a little bit closer to me because this wire is not that long. Oh wait, we need wheat as well. Did that help? No, not at all. Oh god, terrible. That's terrible. Oops. Wheat! Or let's give them some canola. We only have 9,000 liters left. Do you guys recall me saying we're going to have canola for a couple of years now? Turns out, not so much. Turns out I was wrong. We desperately need more fields. My god. Oops. Here we go. Thankfully they didn't take that much this time. Maybe they were... Was it just corn they were really needing? Well, let's have a look at it. Well, seeing as we're here, we might as well give them some wheat. Then everything is topped up and everyone is happy. No pigs were harmed in the production of this. I hope. We never know. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Maybe Space Jesus needs a couple of pigs. Space Jesus from Satisfactory. Maybe he's joined the game and wants a couple of pigs. Who knows? All sorts of stuff can happen. I thought we had so much. I thought we had a lot of wheat and a lot of everything, but no, it turns out that increasing the yield or increasing the amount of animals you have kind of increased the need for various food. Alright, we're good. The pigs are fine now. They're fed. Plow 32? No. 32 has been plowed. We've got alfalfa in that one. We're gonna need that for TMR and for hay. I think we're just gonna have to buy another field at some point. I think the problem is if we go ahead and plant something on field 32, we're going to have to buy hay instead. So it's just, it won't really help us that much. Really? The fuck is wrong with me today? Still only got the starter fields, that's true, yeah. Just the starter fields. Actually, I bought one extra field. I bought, is it called 28? I think it was 28 I bought. Wow, it's really noisy. 27. But I am thinking about getting 53. What was the price for that again? 340,000. We could take a loan and just get it. I mean, that could go into... Let's have a look. What rotation would we want to go into that one? Let's just see. So, oops, that one. That would probably be, I don't know, really. Yes, buy it. I could do that. Probably have to be rotation 3. Except for wheat, we're gonna swap wheat with barley, I suppose. You need 2 or 3 more arable fields. I definitely do, Lee. You're so right. I do. Let's just feed the animals, and meanwhile I'll think about it. What I need to do, because I do need to do something. First of all, I need to get ready for planting some corn. We'll get the pig food mixer. That's cheaper. That's definitely cheaper. Right, let's park him up here and go to this guy. Lee, have you tried the beta version of Seasons? The one that's available now? My flipping god. The amount of food you need for your animals is unbelievable. So I thought I had so much. Still about 600 pigs. I really should, yeah. Just go for the highest price, those that give the highest price. Just get them sold, get it over with. I am honestly thinking about it, actually getting completely rid of the pigs. Not tried it yet. Don't really like beta. Got that. Butagas? Hey, what? FF15, Martin? I know. We were playing Planet Zoo for a while, for about an hour, and we would. Oh, that was so much quieter. We were doing what's it called? The scenario. I didn't really like it that much. It's a good game. There's no doubt. There's a lot of hours in that game, for sure. So many hours, but I think those hours are going to be spent on building my own zoo and most likely off camera. I like the game, but I'm not sure it's a game I want to stream. I'm not sure I am the right streamer for that. But it's fine. We've got a lot of other games to play as well. You need to fill the silos before you get animals. At least if I want to have 1,500 pigs, I do need to fill the silos. I mean, we were doing fine with about 300. Lots of stream in it. Yeah, I noticed that. But I also noticed pretty much the second we went into the game, people left. That's fine. I mean, it's one of those games where you either like it or you hate it, and I suppose, I don't know, I guess it's just not what you guys want to see. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Well, I did notice lots were streaming it. But I've got other games in mind, so it's gonna be fine. We're still gonna be playing a lot of things. We need 20 or 30 hours in, then try to stream it. Yeah, that was actually what I was thinking. To build up something off cam, and once we've got something that is a little bit more going, a little bit more something that we can actually show off, we'll have a look at it again. These are the last two bales we have up here. Actually, we're just gonna need one of them. But it does seem like a really cool game. I do see a lot of hours being spent in it. A lot of fun hours as well. And I think probably one of the things that is going to be my problem. You did 0 animal prep? What, in Farming Sim? I did a lot. The thing was that I tried the beta version, and in all honesty, that took at least half of my bills away. It was so insane how much food you actually needed. We would have been fine without it. We're still gonna be fine. It's not gonna. I'm not too worried about it. But I do need to sell some of these guys. Right. Let's place another one. Actually, no. Let's place another one. We should be able to start cutting the grass soon on field 28, make some hay of that, hopefully. And that has been treated, so that should yield pretty well. I mean, we've fertilized it and we limed it and everything, should be fine. The zoo has been fun, but I am playing it with the Rugrats. Oh really? I suppose that's a good game for that. It's beautiful. It was looking, it looks amazing. Excuse me. The animals looks really, really cool. Well animated, all of that. It looks really good. It's no doubt that they put a lot of hours into to making the game, and I think it's going to be fun. I mean, it'll be fun to try and get a zoo up and running and all of that. So we'll get back to it. No doubt about that. Ground temperature is just not rising at all. I speed up time a little bit. So the thing is, if we're able to cut hay pretty soon, we need it to stop raining. I think I didn't make enough hay bales for the winter. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Tony, are you playing with the? Yeah, you are playing with seasons. Otherwise, you wouldn't have winter. I think all of us should prepare for the for when the beta is going to be released, because oh my god, the amount of food you need. It's a time sink once you get a base down. I think so as well. Yeah, it's pretty much like Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is a time sink as well. It takes a little while to get started, but once you get started, it's so much fun and you can build stuff. And I think that's one of my problems. I get really, really invested into it. And it's sort of detailed oriented. So it's kind of like if I can place a pole, I want to make sure that it's perfect. In what we just played today, I was sort of like, yeah, let's just get going quick. Have almost the whole field 41 left to harvest and late autumn. And it rains all the time, I'm fucked. That's a bad situation to be in. Ah shit, I'm gonna have to do something with that camera. Oh my god, it's wobbling a lot. I'm sorry if it's really horrible to watch, guys. The camera is wobbling a lot today for some odd reason. I don't know why. It doesn't normally do that. Right, let's have a look at how we're doing on 28. Why can't I see? Not 28, 27. Why can't I see if it's ready for harvest? That's pretty annoying. It's not showing on stream? Okay, that's pretty good actually. Oh, look at this! Germination failed on 29. We've got 2 patches here. How are we doing on... No, that's fine. How about 14? I think we've got a patch on 14 as well. Yeah, we do, up there. And down there. Oh. I can't tell if I can actually do anything on 27. Is that because of the color of this? It's not showing us grass texture on PDA map. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. I'm definitely gonna have to change that. Otherwise, you can't tell if you can harvest it or you can cut it, which I think we can. Let's go down to the slurry storage and have a look. Well, we're gonna have to go to the field and see if we can actually harvest it then. We can. It's ready to harvest. Actually, that's not too bad. If we have to go to the field, that's a little bit of role play on it. Mark grassing. Oh, DJ Burr, for crying out loud, you're right. You're right. Grass. Much better. Much better. Oh, sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm not really the smartest guy in the class. What a terrible weather. There's nothing we can do. The ground is not warm enough. And who is? Yeah, that's right. Right, let's go watch some telly, shall we? Let's just... Oh, shit, the remote is over there. Ah, damn it. Right, let's speed up the time a little bit. What's the weather forecast like? How... So today is gonna rain. Tomorrow it'll rain at midnight at least. Then it should be okay for tomorrow until tomorrow afternoon. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? We want to make hay out of field number 27. We need to cut it ASAP and then hope we can actually... we need to cut it tomorrow. And hope it'll dry. Stop raining! It's very loud. Please, stop raining! Stop raining! Ground temperature rise, please. How are we doing in space, by the way? Oh. Holy shit, this is wasting an entire day. Well, instead of wasting a day, we could actually hook this guy up to the mower. At least that gives us something to do. Are you going to do any revisions on the map? In what time, Lee? Are you thinking about anything specific? Oh, someone didn't clean those after last year. Need to get a hold of this hired helper. They're not cleaning the stuff after they're done using them. It's going to be a busy spring, isn't it? We got loads of stuff to do. But we so need another, at least one more field. Taking out a few buildings in the driveway to farm for placeable. No, I'm not gonna do that. No. My take on that is that the map is so big and it has so many places where you can build your own farm. The main farm is how I intended it to be, so it's staying that way, basically. I could go ahead and make some of the buildings sellable, but that's a lot of work for something that I don't really want to do. So all of the buildings that has a function on the main farm are placeables. They're just not sellable. But if I am to make them sellable, I need to separate them from getting a picture for building. Actually, I have most of them rebellious. I just didn't include them because I didn't want the buildings to be sellable. So when they're not sellable, you don't need the store image. That's basically it. But no, I don't have any plans on doing it. So what I'm talking about is I could make a building like this one sellable. However, that building is connected with this building. So in order to make that one sellable without having to sell that one, I need to make this one excuse me, I need to make this one its own individual building. It's a lot of work for something that I don't really want to do, something that I was never intending to do. So the map is pretty much as I intended it to be, and with all of the areas around the map, there are so many places where you can build your own. So that's basically my take on it. Just a thought with global company being out now and bringing so many handy additions for maps. True, but there are so many places you can place it. There really are a lot of places. If you have store image and change XML, you could make buildings like the yellow building next to the pig sellable quite easily. I know, Rebellious, I know, but I haven't. I have the pictures, but I'm not going to place them. Police are coming for me again. Very, very short. The map is as I intended it to be, so I don't really see the need for changing it. Sorry. God damn it, shut up! Well, they're coming up here. Wow. God damn it, weather. Seriously, stop raining. Stop raining! And thunder and all of it. You're getting swollen? Could be. Who knows? Right, let's sleep. If we sleep like 9 hours, that should be fine. Get out the umbrella. Yeah. Days are long and warm in summer. That's nice. Are you living in the hoods? I am. So, a funny thing about Denmark. This welfare state that we have, there's such a fear of having ghettos. So the government some years ago came up with the idea of having a ghetto plan. So you're not allowed, or the cities should, for all matter and concern, prevent having ghettos. So you actually have to place demographics of people certain places, so you don't have a ghetto of a certain type of people in one place. If you do have that, so the ghetto is going to be people that have a low income and the crime in the area is rather high, and so some other things, uneducated people and stuff like that. And this place that I live used to be a ghetto. There is a ghetto list in Denmark for all of this, and it's so stupid. So this actually used to be a ghetto. Then the city I live in put in like a lot of money to improve the area. So we've got new my flat was renovated a couple of years ago, so it's pretty much brand new. And just a lot of other things, so many things going on here. And now it's not a ghetto anymore. But there's still a lot of people living here from back when it was a ghetto. So it might be an expensive area to live in, and it might look pretty and all of that, but the population is the same. That hasn't changed a lot. So we do see a lot of police up here, sadly. However, it's a nice and quiet neighborhood as such. What other building are connected, by the way, besides the pigs? I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember. Oh, hang on. Do we need to cultivate before this one? We do. Shit. I think a lot of them are connected, Rebellious, because it was never meant for them to be sold. That was never the idea. And if they're not connected as buildings, you will probably find that a lot of the scenario around the building is connected to it. It really wasn't meant that this should be sellable at all. Right, so we could have done this yesterday if I just used my brains, but no, I refuse to do that. Smart, you say? Why? Why would I want to do that? Right, we do that, I suppose. Is it just me, or we can't use the big yellow building? You can. All you need to do is buy the area. If you haven't bought the pig stable, you can't use it. But once you buy the pig stable, you get access to this building as well. So you can. Right, let's go cultivate. If we set up cosplay for that, no worries. No worries at all. If we set up cosplay for this cultivate and we set up cosplay for go and cut the grass on 27, then maybe we can start seeding here as well. Right, cultivator on this field. I'm gonna start up and down rows, that's fine. Generate. What happened to the zoo game? It was good, I liked it, but I wanted to play something else. I actually wanted to play Farming Simulator. It was good, but not to the extent where I think I want to be streaming it. But no doubt I'm going to sink in a lot of hours to that game, and maybe once I have something up and running, something that is a little bit more suited for streaming, I'll come back to it. I haven't regret buying the game, and I haven't regret that I am part of the beta. I still like it a lot, so we are coming back to it. Right, he's off doing his thing, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we can start planting, but we can go into this one and start cutting field number 27. Actually, let's just go like that. 3.1 meter. That's not right. All right, let's try that again. 8 meters. 8.4. All right. From the first waypoint, go. Do we have... Why does it do that? Why does it keep doing that offset? It's so weird. So flipping weird. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It seems to be happening a lot with this particular tractor. 4 meters offset. Why? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. How are the animals doing? They do need some more TMR. But they're gonna be fine here, that's fine. How about the pigs? Oh my god. They need more corn. They need more of everything. We really should sell. My god, there's so many! I mean, 15%. This is 15% of the total amount of water they can have. Wow, that's a lot. When I'm plowing, it's like my driver is drunk, but it's cosplay randomly changing offset. Why? I don't understand why it does it. I really don't. It's just so weird.